Good evening, I'm Tanya Rogers. James Whelan's forecast is less than a minute away. Here's a quick look at your headlines. An Amber Alert for a missing 2-year-old remains active tonight. Largo police say 2-year-old Jordan Beliveau was reported missing by his mother. The mother told detectives a man punched her in the head and then took off with the boy. The man had given the mom and child a ride last night. We have posted Jordan's picture on our Facebook for you to share with your family and friends. Seacoast utility customers remain under a boil water advisory. The utility plans to test the water tomorrow to see if it is safe to drink. The boil water notice was issued after a drop in water pressure during thunderstorms early Saturday morning. Firefighters in Vero Beach are trying to figure out what started a fire at a golf cart business. 100 carts were destroyed in the fire at Golf Carts of Vero Beach this morning. The owner tells us the business was closed when the fire started. He said insurance will provide coverage for 50% of his inventory, but his staff will be left without a paycheck until the business reopens.
All right, we're tracking the tropics here and this developing system here in the Bahamas. Been watching it for a few days now, maybe even a week, that it's moving this way and starting to get a little bit better organized, but doesn't quite have that complete circulation here, closed off circulation quite yet. But it is expected to get that and strengthen even more, possibly even into Tropical Storm Gordon. So the Hurricane Center started issuing advisories on it, calling it potential tropical cyclone number 7, meaning that the potential is there. This is going to develop into the next tropical system. Right now, winds 30 miles an hour, but higher in some of the gusts out here. All this water around here, very warm too, and the upper level winds relaxing a lot. So the potential is there for this to develop rather quickly into a tropical storm. It will be called Gordon once it does. The Hurricane Center forecast that happens sometime on Monday when it's in the Straits. Then it strengthens up 60 miles per hour or so. The potential is there for it to be even stronger, but it runs out of real estate here as it moves on shore near Louisiana, possibly New Orleans there, and seeing some heavy rain potential there. Now for us, it will impact our forecast. So we're going to see that starting tonight and going through Monday night, and maybe even narrowing it down a little bit more, say early morning, pre-dawn tomorrow through about 2 o'clock or so, mid-afternoon tomorrow afternoon. And what can we see? Gusty winds and those squalls that will blow onshore, 25 to 35 miles per hour, and even a slight tornado or waterspout threat. A lot of spin in these systems, and a lot of times we do get a quick passing tornado or waterspout. Heavy rain potential will be there. That's really the main one. 2 to 4 inches in general. Some areas could see a little bit more, which could cause some flooding. Some areas may see a little bit less. In general, the farther south you go, the more rain you're going to get, and the worse the weather's going to be. The farther north you go, it's not going to be quite as bad, as the system will generally track into the Straits. So 7-day forecast tomorrow, pretty much a washout. It's not going to be raining the entire time, but from time to time those squalls will sneak up on you. You could see even a tropical storm force wind gusts as they move on through and they blow on through. We could see some power flickering a little bit too from that. When you get those quick bursts of wind, a lot of times that causes some outages. Then we're out of it by Tuesday. That thing is in the Gulf and pulling away from us. Still a pretty good scattering of showers and storms out there, and a nice breeze blowing. Wednesday, taper it off to about normal for this time of year, so we back to normal weather pattern. Get another weak tropical wave on Friday to bump up rain chances then.
Thank you, James. And don't forget, for breaking news, make sure you have the free WPTV mobile app loaded on your smartphone.